Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about 5 things I wish I knew before starting Marine Corps Officer Candidate School. It's December 25th, so Merry Christmas, but probably belated Christmas by the time you guys are watching this. I wanted to make this video real quick because I know that OCC 245 is about to ship out here in the next couple weeks, and I thought that talking about these 5 things, making this quick video would actually be helpful for some of you who are preparing for military training this holiday season. And so hopefully these lessons or things that I wish I knew are useful to you. We'll jump right into it. The first thing I wish I knew before starting OCS, I have these written down on my phone, is the mental games that will be played. So maybe you already know this, but in my opinion, 70% of OCS is a mental game. And what I mean by that is your sergeant instructors and your platoon sergeants, they will try to find out what makes you tick, and they will try to push you mentally, not just through physical training, but also just through how they interact with you. And so they will try to get under your skin. They will try to create chaos throughout different evolutions of training, and the idea is to try to weed out the mentally weak ones. If you can't, endure the sort of mental games that the sergeant instructors and platoon sergeants are going to want to put you through, you probably shouldn't be leading Marines potentially in combat. And so just understand that none of it is personal. It's business. I've talked about this in previous videos. But you truly won't understand the type of games that will be played until you're there. But just know that, whatever is going on, just yes, Gunnery Sergeant, you just keep it moving, right? It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter what they say. Just be completely unfazed by it. Shout out to Staff Sergeant Judy. I think he was the master of this. Judy, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Gunnery Sergeant. Just keep it moving. Just keep it pressed. Okay, so the next thing. The type of physical fitness. So OCS is like a running academy. That was what the way that one of the candidates put it to me, candidate Cy. He thought I should describe it as such. You will run everywhere, not just. So there's a saying: candidates run and scream on brown field. You will run from the chow hall to the barracks, from the barracks to Echo Hall, to physical fitness, from physical fitness back to the barracks. You'll run everywhere, and then a lot of your physical training will involve running. So you need to come prepared to run. And one thing I wish that I had done before getting to OCS is I wish I would have done some more running in boots. So if you have some boots, go ahead and just break those in, start running in them. If you are able to run 5 miles in boots before going to OCS, and you're able to do that, within, let's say, 35 minutes, you'll be very good, maybe even 40 minutes. So make sure that you get some practice running in boots. The next is the emphasis on drill. So I didn't know how much you will drill at OCS. So the only other thing you will do if you're moving between, one building to another at OCS, if you are not running, you will be drilling. You will drill all the time. You will get tired of drill. You will love drill. You also hate drill. So just come ready to drill hours a day, multiple days a week. And I wish I had known that before going to OCS. The fourth thing is that you are constantly being evaluated. Whenever you arrive at OCS, the colonel of OCS will probably say something along the lines of every breath you take on brownfield is part of your evaluation. And this is true not just because you're constantly being evaluated by your platoon staff, by your sergeant instructors, by the platoon sergeant, by your company commander, right? But you're also constantly being evaluated by your peers, because you will spend all of your time with your platoon, and they are evaluating you, and the way you behave will dictate how they will treat you, and it also will dictate the amount of respect they give you when it's time for you to enter into a billet. And so keep in mind that you are constantly being evaluated, even if no one is looking. Your peers are looking. How you treat them, how you respond to them is very important. The fifth thing I wish I knew is that OCS is not a place for learning. It is a place to be screened and evaluated. Your job is to adapt. Your sergeant instructors are not professors. So, I mean, this is exactly as I said, right? you need to come having already prepared, not just physically, but, in previous videos I've mentioned knowing about the rank structure, knowing the 11 general orders, anything that your OSO has told you to learn and memorize, you need to have learned and memorized. It'll make your time at OCS much more easy. And know that, yes, okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit because there'll be study hours and you will have a curriculum that you have to study. But the point here is that your sergeant instructors are not professors, right? They are there to screen and evaluate you, and that is what they will be doing at all times, pushing you to your limits, and you'll be doing it without very much sleep. And so be prepared. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And good luck to the class of 245 and everyone beyond. See you guys in the next video. Hope this is helpful. Drop any comments, thoughts, or questions that you guys may have before you ship out. I'd love to answer them. See you in the next video. Peace.